I will ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
First question is because we know you just came to Taiwan last month, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That's in November. And how do you like keep your voice because you travel around the world, and we know a lot of people will feel like their health probably will get suffer because they travel around, and you would be very tired because we know you just arrived Taiwan this morning.
Yeah.
So probably can share some tips that how do you keep your like personal health and how to make your voice strong. Like that. And this is my first question.
Okay.
And my second question would be like, because we know you will pick up one Chinese song, Mandarin pronunciation song, for this concert. And like for last time, you sing like one or two Chinese song, which was the title is like No Light with Your Heart.
That's right.
And the other song is like
what? Flowers on a rainy night. So yeah.
Yeah, and lots of audience say your pronunciation is so perfect. Yeah, so we wonder like how do you make your Chinese pronunciation, Mandarin pronunciation is so perfect because we know for lots of like foreign people that would be very hard to pronounce some Chinese character because you know that's totally different system from English.
Yeah.
So probably you can share your secret.
Okay.
And probably you can mention like what were you going to sing for this time's concert? Because we know you might probably keep that as a secret.
Probably. I don't know. Probably. I'm like looking around. Am I allowed to?
You like prepare some new songs for this concert? I don't know.
Okay.
So if you can't like tell us what is that song exactly, but probably you can
talk about it.
Yeah, talk some concept or what you're gonna share this time.
Okay.
Yeah. And my final question, like, probably would you please talk about this time's concert? Because it's kind of like, is it about to help the people in Christchurch?
This concert?
Yeah, this concert.
I don't really know. Yeah. Not these Taiwanese. But my tour was my New Zealand tour.
Yeah.
Was in support of the Christchurch earthquake appeal.
And we know like for this time it's the first time you cooperate with the director. Yeah, with the director Paradiso.
Oh, is he with the American? Yeah.
So you can talk about like the experience to work with the director. Or
composer.
Yeah, the
composer. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay, Mommy. Okay. So now the first question would be like, would you talk about like how do you keep your voice and your like general physical health?
Well, it's not easy because being in an aircraft for 24 hours because I'm doing lots of journeys between New Zealand and London. That's a 24-hour trip. It's not healthy. Being in with the air conditioning and plain food isn't particularly healthy either. So I just try and as soon as I get to where my destination, I just try and eat some healthy food, and I'll like turn on the shower and the bathroom and get lots of hot steam onto my vocal cords, and I just try and sleep whenever I can really, and that's kind of sleep, good food, and and steam for my voice.
Yes. So since this is not your first time to Taiwan, so what do you miss most of Taiwan?
What I miss? I miss the people of Taiwan really, and it's just that everyone's so friendly and so welcoming, and that's what I love about coming here, and everyone's just full of life and it's fun. It's always good fun when I come out here.
Do you remember that you did some creative products market last time?
Somewhat, sorry?
Some creative products in Taiwan last time because you was bring to some markets in Taipei. Do you remember that?
Oh, you mean oh yes. Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I can't remember the exact name of the area, but I was taken to a place where they had lots of different local designers, and there's some beautiful clothes that I tried on, and some just arts and crafts, and it was really good fun. Because quite often these days there's so many stores that you find the same stores in every city. So I really like finding unique things and things that are really true of the country.
Yeah. So how about Taiwan food?
I love Taiwan food. Yeah. I love what else? I tried stinky tofu.
Do you want to try that? This time?
Everyone's laughing. Maybe, yeah. This time there's some new members of my band, so we might have to take a trip to the night market again and get them to try it. What else? I love like the dumplings as well. I can't remember what they're called.
dumpling or just
Or like the steam ones, the ones with like the liquid in them. Yeah, they're really good. What else? There's lots of good foods, like, I don't know, just simple kind of like the Taiwanese beef noodles.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah, no, it's really, really good food, yeah, so.
So in terms of some like Chinese culture, like what we do, like bring to us some Taiwanese song or Mandarin speaking song?
What will I, sorry?
Yeah, will you sing some Mandarin speaking song for this Chinese concert?
I will be. Well, the first Mandarin song I learned was Yulen Dai Ge Wo Di Xin. And it was a beautiful song, and that's what really really got me hooked on Mandarin songs. And then I decided to learn a Taiwanese song for my the second time I came out to Taiwan to do some concerts. And this time around I've learned a new one, which I'm keeping as a secret. But it's.
Could you please give us some hints?
It's like an upbeat kind of. It's more of an upbeat song.
Some pop song.
It's a pop song. It's more of an old school pop song though. A classic. There we go. There's enough clues.
So you know, lots of Taiwanese audience so surprised about your pronunciation of Mandarin. How do you make yourself to pronounce so perfect?
I don't know. No, I've got a long way to go until I sort of get it just right. But I just love your music and your songs, so I'll listen to them over and over again, and I guess I don't know, it's my job, isn't it, as a singer, you know? I mean, it's something I really enjoy. I enjoy learning new songs in different languages, and
how long will you take to learn a new Chinese song?
Gosh, it depends. I'll listen to it a few times, and then I'll go through the song with someone to help me get the lyrics right.
For example, like for this time, the new song, you can't tell us.
Yeah.
How long you prepare
How
for that?
long? Well, I'm doing lots of shows at the moment. I've been doing lots of tours, so I listened to it. I discovered it a while ago. I discovered the song about, I don't know, a few months ago. But I haven't. I kind of, I don't know. I've just not too long. It's not. Yeah. It's It depends, really. It depends.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so like, would you please talk about some experience to craft with the composer of
Paradiso? Yeah. Well, I spent last year out in Rome working on this new album with the film composer Ennio Morricone, and it was just an incredible experience working with him. And he wrote all the scores to movies like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, A Fistful of Dollars, all the spaghetti westerns, Cinema Paradiso, The Mission. So he's a musical legend, and it was wonderful to work with him and his team of people. And his music is just so haunting. It's a real dream, it's dream music, for a singer.
Yeah, so what is the challenge when it comes to like cover with such a musical legend? Do you feel like a lot of pressure, or how do you conquer that?
Yeah, I did. I was pretty intimidated at first because he's 82 years of age now, and he's got a lot of experience behind him. But we ended up spending a lot of time working together, and so I soon became comfortable with him, and we'd spend our lunch breaks out across the road just having some pasta and and joking and laughing, and it was just it was pretty surreal actually just to.
So you feel like in the very beginning you feel like kinds of pressure when it comes to talk about the film?
Yeah, well at first I remember going to meet him in his apartment in Rome, and this was like the initial meeting. So at first I was like, I knew he wanted to work with me and make an album with me, but nothing had nothing had been set in stone. So I was still scared that maybe it would all be called off if I said the wrong thing, and so I didn't say much at the first meeting. And then as we progressed, I kind of became a bit more confident, and I was like, this is what I like to do, and this is how I'd like to do this particular song. But we worked really well together. He gave me direction. I really appreciated that direction, and he really I appreciated the fact that he pushed me to go beyond what I thought I could what I thought I could do, and so it was really good to have that encouragement and that sort of that gentle push, because sometimes.
Could you give us some example, like what impressed you most when he wants to push you to beyond yourself, like what he asked you to do?
Well, sometimes I just I'd record the song and put down a take, and I do that a few times, and then when I was like, yeah, I think I've given my all, he'd be like, I think he should, he's like, I think you could do better, and so he'd put me back in the studio, and I'd be like, I do it one more time, and he, and he was right. He just really encouraged me to get to the core of the song, and he'd always be reminding me of the meaning of the song, and he'd encourage me to kind of really let go. So just to focus on the emotion and less about the technique, or so it was quite. I'd sort of hear myself back and go, oh wow, I haven't really heard myself sing in that way before, but that's a really good thing. It's meant that I was kind of developing and just moving outside of my comfort zone. So it's always